Hello everyone, EB the Original Master here, and I'm back with another SpongeBob SquarePants review. So today I'm here to review Gary and Spot. Now before I get any further, this episode has not aired in the United States, which is my home country, and it actually aired in a different country, and it was actually uploaded from another channel, and yeah, this episode was quite entertaining, and I'm going to drop the link of the video in the description below before it gets taken down by Viacom, is because that's usually what happens, is that if you upload a full episode, it will take a few days for it to get taken down by Viacom. So if you guys want to watch this episode, you better download it and save it, or else the video will get taken down by Viacom. You won't have access to it, or you'll just have to wait for it to air in your country. So in this episode, Sandy narrates the nocturnal adventures of Gary and Spot. Gary is SpongeBob's snail, and Spot is Plankton's pet amoeba. So they actually hang out with each other, and a lot of this, and some of the things in this episode really doesn't make any sense to me. Is because that how would Sandy know who Spot is? We haven't seen any episodes where Spot and Gary. Oh well, excuse me. What I meant to say is we haven't had any interactions with Sandy and Spot, so how would Sandy know who Spot is? See, even though this episode is quite entertaining, the continuity makes absolutely no sense because we haven't seen any episodes with Sandy and Spot. So how would Sandy know who Spot is? But anyways, without out the way, yeah. So this episode was really entertaining with Gary and Spot doing lots of great things, such as hanging out and going to the Krusty Krab and making food, playing around and stuff. So they were having a good time. And there was this animal catcher that's out chasing them. And that was basically the whole gag of this episode of the animal catcher trying to capture Gary and Spot. But anyways, that was quite entertaining. But it turned out to be that that the animal catcher, I think his name is Marvin. I think it says so on the name tag. I might be wrong here, but from the name tag, I think his name is Marvin or something. So it actually turned out to be that he's very lonely in this animal catcher pound or something. So Gary, Spot, and the animal friends that they made decides to throw him a party in his animal catcher jail cell or something. So they throw Marvin a party. They set everything up. One thing I don't like about this episode is Gary vomiting spit to create things. Like, actually, in the beginning of this episode, Gary vomited out a slime and created like a snail replica of himself while he's out hanging out with Spot. That was pretty disgusting, but it really isn't that bad. But it was still quite disgusting to see Gary vomiting out spit to create a replica of himself and a replica of this female interest to entertain Marvin, the animal catcher. So overall, this episode was quite entertaining. It was really funny, and yeah, it's not the best episode of season 12, but it was quite good. I'm gonna give Gary and Spot a 9.5 out of 10. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Sorry if it was weird, but I did the best I can, and I'll see you guys next time with more reviews. See you later.